How many people here know somebody that's died of cancer?
For the first time, Abby Lee Miller has courageously shared the horrific moment. She almost passed away after getting sepsis from a UTI this summer. Days after wrapping up her Abby Lee Spills the Tea tour in the UK in July, the 59-year-old dance mom's star's catheter came loose, leaving her screaming in agonizing pain. Speaking to DailyMail.com in an exclusive interview, the brazen TV personality described how she was flown to a London hospital and spent 4 days in the ICU. Abby Lee, who remains in a wheelchair after being diagnosed with Burkitt lymphoma, a form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, said she was made to wait more than 5 hours on a bed in the emergency room before panicked doctors realized the severity of the situation. "I was at the end of my tour," she said. "We got our start at the Prague Dance World Cup. I taught 13 classes, and there were 9,500 kids there. From there we went to Scotland and then to Liverpool and then to London. The following day, while I was leaving town, I began experiencing catheter issues. It merely needs to be changed. I have to have it changed once a month. I had a nurse with me, and she didn't feel comfortable doing it in the room. I don't know why. People do it all the time. So, I held off for a day, which was a mistake. Then my back started hurting and my kidneys. I was screaming in pain. The paramedics arrived and took me to the emergency room after my 2 assistants called them." Poking at the overstretched NHS, she continued, "With the wonderful free health care there, it happens in every emergency room. I laid in the emergency room for 5.5 hours waiting for someone to change the catheter. My kidneys caused me to develop sepsis." She told DailyMail.com that she didn't comprehend the severity of her own predicament at the beginning. "They kept screaming my name. 'Abigail, Abigail, Abigail,' she said. 'I am right here.' I thought, stop screaming. They were asking me questions and I was making fun of them. I was like, why are we discussing this? I just need my catheter changed. Could you please get me out of here?" The following day, I was supposed to be flying home, she continued. "I spent 4 days in the intensive care unit." The dance choreographer gave harrowing details about the painful procedures she endured while in the undisclosed London hospital, including having multiple IV lines in her arms and neck. "They had me turn my head this way, looking to my left, and they took me to another department," she said. Look at the screen, they insisted. It was a sonogram when I looked at the screen. It was for a blood clot the last time I did something similar. I thought to myself, oh my God, I think I have a blood clot. The man said, no, and then boom, they put a line in my neck. My neck has a central line. I had a TV remove control hanging out of my neck. It was more terrifying than having emergency surgery for cancer, she said. Ultimately, it was revealed that a UTI was to blame for the fright. I got a UTI, she said. As my blood sugar began to drop, I developed sepsis. Women need to be very careful since a UTI may do a lot of damage. It has a wide range of capabilities. It was very serious, and it can turn very quickly like that. If I would have changed the catheter the night before, none of this would have happened. Abby Lee was frightened not only by the health scare, but also by a patient in the intensive care unit who had bandaged hands. I was scared to death of him, she added. I didn't sleep for 4 days because I thought he was going to kill me.